Amy.
And I'm Kirsten.
And we are the owners of Scotland's largest influencer agency. 50% of the business is focused on social media for brands who pay us a monthly fee. So we'll do their social media, their branding, their marketing, and the other 50% is focused on managing influencers. Like an actor who has an agent and they do all the boring stuff for them.
We represent over 20 influencers, and they are some of the best talent in Scotland.
We literally started from nothing. We didn't have an office. It was like me, Kirsten, her living room, 2 laptops. That was us.
Me and Amy have literally built this from scratch, so it means so much to us.
The pressure that was on us at the start was really, really stressful. There was no money coming in, and for so long, we didn't pay ourselves.
But this year, our turnover was $500,000. I love Scotland. I'm originally from Perth. Glasgow is our base and our home, but we want to be known on a global scale.
Right now is a crazy time. We have a massive project coming up.
So stressed, I was nearly crying this morning. I'm about to have a baby, so that's going to change everything.
Kirsten's in labour. Shut up. And on top of that, we've just taken on 2 new influencers. These are the 2 newbies.
I think people definitely just see us as 2 little girls that are just playing at business. But we've got quite tough skin now.
Like, don't take these things personally. This industry is so much harder than people realise.
You've both done so well. As you both know, there can only be one winner.
This is us, Unfiltered.
I'm no longer broken-hearted. So glad I came here tonight. And I see you got what I want.
Kirsten and I have known each other for 7 years. We were working in the marketing department for a fashion brand in Scotland. Kirsten looked after all the celebrity side of things, whilst I did the social media and influencer side of things. We didn't have anyone above us telling us what to do, so at that point we knew if we can do this for a massive company, we can do this for ourselves. Hi girls. Morning.
I want to do things that we've never done before because I want Aquarius to always be 2 steps ahead. Right, will we talk about IRL then? Because obviously this is one of the biggest things we've ever done. IRL is Glasgow and Scotland's first influencer festival. So IRL stands for in real life, so the concept behind it is we want to bring everything from your phone, from what you're scrolling through on Instagram, into real life. You can come along, you can see the influencers, you'll be able to meet them, party with them, so it'll be like a real Instagram experience in Glasgow city centre.
There's never been anything happen like this in Scotland ever, so Scotland's first fashion and influencer festival, hosted by us. The money that we've put out for this event already is about £20,000. This is the biggest financial risk we've ever taken. This is the most money that we've ever spent on anything.
I feel like this is a milestone that we've hit, and it's time to like shout about it and get all our influencers involved, all our clients involved.
I think on Instagram you see everything happening in London and Manchester, and nothing like this ever happens in Scotland, ever.
No, I know. So it's definitely the first big event. It's so exciting for us.
I think if we smash this, it could lead to so many more opportunities as well.
This is a massive financial risk for us, but we are willing to do it because this could be huge for the influencers, and it would be huge for us as well because we could get some great clients. And this could create buzz for the brand as a whole and for Scotland. I'm super stressed about these ticket sales. Like, we need to get these sales in.
We have 800 tickets to sell, Kirsten.
I know. We really need to get onto it ASAP, get everything announced, make sure everyone's pushing all the ticket sales.
These sponsors are expecting 1,000 people to be there. If we can't cover that, that's us. We have less than 2 weeks to go and we've got 85% of tickets to sell. That is a lot.
If nobody shows up to this event, we're going to be about £20,000 down. But it's also about the reputation side of things. Like, me and Amy have worked so hard to get the agency to where it is now. I feel like that would just be knocking ourselves 2 steps back. Right, well, I'm going to need so much help because we've got 1 million clients to speak to, 1 million influencers to speak to, 1 million tickets to sell. So, yeah, we need to go for it right now.
I'm going to need some Botox to get through this.
Oh my God, I know, and a box of hair dye. Hair will be pure grey after this.
This has probably been the busiest point of our full lives. And on top of that, we've just taken on 2 new influencers.
Hi. How are you?
Bringing Molly and Abby is such an important thing for our business. They're 2 of the top Scottish influencers, so they're a real asset to the company. So girls, how have you found the moving so far across agencies?
Yeah, that's smooth. My old agency was based in London, so it's just better being at home with girls that I know.
I know everyone here, like I've known you guys a long time, and
Yeah,
it's good doing it with someone as well. I would obviously have to do it at some point, but I don't think I'd have the courage as much alone.
No, I'd be so
It's right
nervous.
on.
I'm such an anxious person, so I definitely wouldn't be able to make this smooth without Molly and having her by my side.
I feel like as a whole, like Scottish girls are kinda in the influence world kind of forgotten about.
Yeah.
So when you're in an agency full of English girls and you're the only like what 2 or 3, you're so forgotten about.
I always think that people find the Scottish accent so hard to understand as well. Like, did you ever feel like, not obviously a language barrier, but like an accent barrier?
Well, definitely a language barrier because they just couldn't understand. But I also just feel like the way we would speak to each other, or me and Abby would speak to each other, isn't the way I would speak to them.
I went to an event once and someone thought I was staff.
That's nice.
And I thought, hon, do you think I've came here with bouncy blow dry and I'm staff? But I just thought you would not have said that to a girl with maybe like an English accent that dressed the same as me. We're so happy to finally have you, and even all the other girls, all the other staff are buzzing as well to have you on board.
So we've planned a really exciting trip to introduce you guys to the agency, to a few of the other influencers. We have booked a little lodge up Taymount Marina.
Oh wow, I've heard that's stunning.
While we're there, we're going to be taking lots of content and everything. We just want some like really exciting stuff to show you guys joining, so we'll get lots of cute videos basically welcoming you in, and it's a little bit of a teaser and a reveal for us to post on Instagram.
Then what we've got coming up is our IRL festival. So that's going to be our first like influencer and like social festival. So we really want to get you guys involved with it. Molly, we'd love you to go on stage and do like a wee fashion styling segment.
Oh my god, of course.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay, buzz in. And then Abby, are you going to reveal Fly? Yes. Fly is my own fashion brand. It's my little baby, and it's something I've been working on. Oh my god, my anxiety's so
It's a
rude.
great place to do it.
It's the perfect market. I'm just nervous to tell people about it because it's on my own. It's not an edit or a collaboration with another brand. It's fully, this is on me. I have been holding it off a wee bit just because I'm a wee bit anxious, but it's fine. Just think of the opportunity, like it's such a good way to launch your brand.
I don't think, I've never seen anyone do that.
I know the girls have got my best interest at heart, so I'm trying to take that on board, that they obviously wanted me to do this for a reason and they know it's going to work. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. We'll shove you on the stage. Quite literally, we'll need to. My mum's good at that. Finally, all these years of paying for like dancing and dramas came to use.
I love to go shopping, I love to buy nice things. That's probably my favourite thing to do, is shop. But we've worked really hard for it, so if I want to buy myself a nice bag or a piece of jewellery, then why not? Hi. We've came over to Amy's house to try on some clothing for IRL. We just want to make sure that we've got all the right looks planned out.
Oh, your bump looks so cute.
I feel like this outfit really makes me look pregnant, like it shows off my bump more than any others I've got.
I like showing your bump. I think it looks really cute.
Are you sure? Do you not think folk will just think of it in a wee bit way? No! Right, well, I'll try on my other outfits and we can see what's the cutest for the bump.
Tell me, baby, what we gonna do.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, this is probably my favourite, I would say.
I kind of don't feel comfortable because it's so short.
I do like it, but I feel like it's more of like a night out, not like businesswoman vibes. Do you know what I mean? Well, like it doesn't fit anyway, so...
Let me see.
Like nothing fits me right anymore. I think I'm going to have to start getting some maternity stuff. I'm jealous that she can wear what she wants. I really wish I could wear an outfit like what Amy's wearing, but I'll just have to embrace the bump.
I feel like because we've had so much on, we've not actually spoke about the fact that you're pregnant.
I know, sometimes I forget that I'm pregnant.
I feel like when you go off of maternity, I'm probably going to be a bit jealous because Aquarius should be your baby and you're going to actually have another baby.
I know, I feel like I'm neglecting my first
first
child.
child.
It does make me feel really anxious, like I just don't know how I'll be able to fully step away.
You're always in control with a lot of things,
I know.
and I think it will be so weird you not being in the office, especially for such a long length of time. It's not like you're just going away on holiday for 3 days.
No, I know.
Like, you could be off for a while. We don't know how it's going to be.
Ultimately, someone's going to have to step in and take over my maternity cover. It's just who's going to be the person who can step up and do that.
I feel like Charlotte and Jess are probably the strongest and most experienced.
We've got a lot going for them, but I feel like lately there's just been mistakes every week, and that just can't happen. You can't have that stress on you when you're not there.
If the girls were to be in a different business, they wouldn't be stepping up so soon, especially with the mistakes and everything they've been making right now. But we have trained Jess and Charlotte up from nothing, and I would rather give a higher position to someone that we've helped grow.
We do need this one person to rely on. We need one of them to step it up and take over my maternity cover. We've just got to explain that to them, and that's the way it is.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with healthy competition. We think this is quite a private matter, and we don't want to have this chat with other girls in the office hearing, so we thought it'd be best to take them out and have a little bit of one-on-one time.
Hello. How are you?
Leaving our footprints on the ground.
So we've just basically been having a bit of a chat of what's going to happen when Kirsten goes off.
So we really need that one person to basically cover my maternity leave. So obviously it will only be one of you.
I'm quite competitive myself, so I want to do well.
But the situation that we're in right now, it's making me really stressed out because I don't think that either of you are ready right now. So we really, really need to up the game here. So Jess, obviously you have been our longest member of staff, but the past few months there's been quite a lot of mistakes and things being missed. We just can't have clients coming to us and say, we are paying you to put this content out and the content not being there. It looks like we're not doing our job.
I do obviously feel a wee bit gutted. It's always hard when somebody tells you about something you've done wrong.
Charlotte, we just need to ensure that you are nailing these socials, and when mistakes happen, we need a little bit more urgency about it. For instance, like yesterday I said, Charlotte, did you see that text? And you're like, yeah. Like, it shouldn't just be a yeah. To me, when I heard that, it's like, I don't care. I need a wee bit more yeah, I'm so sorry. I just need you to make sure that you're on top of these problems.
The girls are obviously still quite young, they're 21, 22, and that's when your life's just beginning to change. I'm really hoping that the two of them can focus on work and not have any other distractions.
I definitely think I've got what it takes. I just feel like I'll get the job done, even if I'm stressed or whatever. I work really well under pressure. I kind of take that pressure and turn it into motivation to do my job. I do want this so badly, and I feel like it's now my time to really prove that I'm ready for that next step.
Over the next few months, we're going to be watching you guys closely to see how you perform. If you want to progress in your career, you need to take this feedback really on board, push yourself to the max, and that's where you're going to see the titles, that's where you're going to see the pay rises, that's where you're going to see the fun trips.
I'm so excited to see how you get on and who the winner is.
This trip away is going to be a really nice way to introduce the new girls to the agency in a nice, really chilled setting.
Oh my God, wow.
This is
hot
perfect.
This is the first trip that I have done without Kirsten, so I'm bringing along Charlotte to help me out. This is her chance to really, really prove herself.
Amazing.
Nah, I think we should go for a wee swim.
Wow. We've got Maggie, who's probably the best looking girl in Scotland. And then we've also got Megan, who is the queen of YouTube and podcasts, coming along. As Abby and Molly are really big influencers in Scotland, we did want to do something that makes them feel a little bit special.
I'll just sleep in here, you take the bed, I'll sleep in here.
Can we come back in the morning?
But the main purpose, as always, content.
Right, where do you think would be a good photo?
Now, I just took a photo up behind the pool, which covers the pool and the fire pit, which looks quite nice. We need to get some really cool photos and videos to actually announce Abby and Molly to the agency.
I've got to do one from the back, and then it's like, you don't know who it is. Guess who?
Yeah, good shout. Aww.
I'll get a video of you turning around and just do like a wee...
Okay.
Something cute. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
Charlotte's in charge of getting all the content today. I really want to see her take everything in her stride and make this content the best she's done yet.
Like front or back, whatever you want. Got us a bit of peace? Yeah, just do something. Yeah. These are cute. Right, one more video. 3, 2, 1. Cute. Right, now stay looking at me just now. Now turn and walk away. Perfect. That's fine.
Everybody knows I like the fun side of life, so the girls managed to convince me, probably too easily, to go down the slide into the freezing cold lock. And are you ready? I've always been a wee bit of the class clown vibe, so if I can make people laugh, I'll do it. It's giving me a headache. You just don't want to know how cold I am.
Right, guys, need you to all toast some marshmallows. Right, 3, 2, 1. Cute. Perfect.
Charlotte, you've absolutely whizzed around that content. I've got to give it to you.
I work well under pressure.
Charlotte has leadership in her personality. You can see when she has set a challenge, she does really strive.
Guys, I don't want to alarm.
Abby's on fire.
I'm on fire.
Oh, you'll need to put that out.
I think she sometimes slips up because she gets distracted by the fun things going on, but she really, really needs to focus on the groundwork and her main job.
I think I'm burning myself here, to be honest.
I'm still no further forward on who I think is going to step up for Kirsten's maternity cover.
But she moves like lightning, and she counts to 3. And she turns out all the lights and
I've been an influencer with Aquarius for 2 years now. Obviously there's downsides to every job, but I love it so much. I currently live in Falkirk, but I would love to move to Glasgow. Lots of my friends are here and all my work colleagues, so it would just be perfect for me.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Liam.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Abigail.
My boyfriend, Taylor, could do with being convinced on moving here. So we have arranged a viewing to see a flat in the West End, just so that Taylor can see whether he could actually see himself living there.
Really nice.
Yeah,
big
it's
space,
really
actually.
nice. I know, it's very spacious.
I like the bay window.
This is cool.
It's nice as well.
Yeah, this is cool.
Perfect space for another bed, you know.
Or a little dressing room.
Especially for your stuff.
I think this flat could definitely convince Taylor. I mean, it's absolutely amazing and right in the location that we would be looking to move to, so I think this could sway him.
How long he's been looking for? He's been looking for a while, or?
Yeah, recently just properly started looking, but we know we want to kind of come somewhere round about the West End.
We spend quite a lot of time through here. It's just biting the bullet to move away from where we've brought up.
At the moment, I'm not sure if moving away from Falkirk is really what I want. All our friends still live there. My family is there. It's not an easy decision for us.
I think there's just a bit more going on here for us. And
Definitely.
yeah.
Just decision time, I suppose.
This flat is just absolutely perfect for us. It's everything that we want. So now I just need to convince Taylor that this is the right thing to do.
Last night I had a dream, was up in the clouds, was finally free.
How was the trip then?
Songs that we sang.
The girls have just got back from their trip, so I'll have a wee look over their content and see how it's all looking. Did you have a good time?
So good. It was so cute. All the girls were so good.
Aww.
So we've got a reel of them turning round, taking their hoods down, so it's kind of like a reveal video.
Oh, amazing. Abby's hair looks so nice.
It does. The pool was amazing.
Did you get video and pictures? A lot of that.
Yeah, we're gonna
You're
make it
gonna
real.
make it into a real. That'd be nice.
Charlotte is amazing in a social environment, but I worry that she doesn't spend enough time on the groundwork and her day-to-day social job.
I can't wait to see it all put into a reel. Do you want to go and work on it? Yeah. Perfect. Thanks, Charlotte.
Thank you. How are you getting on with IRL?
Stressed. So stressed, I was nearly crying this morning. Some of our clients and some of the brands are sponsoring us and paying to be there. If people don't turn up, then it's a waste of the brand's time and money. We have to make it look busy, it has to look amazing.
I know. We'll fill it out, even if it's the case of outreaching to every single influencer.
We just need to really make sure it's busy. If it's not, that's what's keeping me up at night, is the busyness now.
Even sell tickets at the door. There might be people that want to walk in.
Yeah, maybe actually. Did the girls say they would post it, look? Did you ask them?
Yeah.
They've still not done it. This event is huge for us and it's got to be a success. So if we don't manage to sell all these tickets, it's going to be a complete disaster.
So it was 2 or 3 years ago when I decided I was definitely going to go ahead and get a boob job.
Hi, Abby, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, it's good to see you.
I definitely don't think my boob job experience has been plain sailing. So I'm back today at the clinic where I originally got my surgery done. I think when I first got this done, even though I thought about it for years, I wanted this done since I've been 18. I think naively thought, get big implants and I'm going to feel all like sex, I'm going to feel women, I'm going to feel amazing. And I think probably my part, quite naive to think that getting plastic surgery was just going to overnightly fix all these problems that I'd had. And I think it maybe took a wee bit of time for me to mentally try and fix problems.
As influencers, it's almost a double-edged sword because so many people are opinionated about your look and your actions and the decisions that you make.
I'd always been really insecure when I'd take my clothes off, or I'd never felt happy with what I'd seen. Probably quite naively thought that that was going to be the quick fix and it would be the answer to all my problems, but it wasn't. So I decided that the big boobs wasn't for me, and I got the big implants out and I got an uplift and smaller implants in for a little bit of fullness.
How are you finding having the slightly smaller implants in? Are you finding that that's helping with the healing and how you're feeling about your overall outcome?
Now that I've had the implants a lot smaller and the lift, I just like when I take my clothes off, I'm like, see, that's what...
It's more
this is how I should have felt,
yeah.
This is what I should have asked for, this is what I should have really have felt like the first time. And I think it's kind of a good eye-opener that maybe you do have to kind of really have a hard think about like your reasons for why you're getting surgery, rather than just thinking, oh, I'm going to get done and wake up, feel fantastic.
My personal opinion is I think you look better now. I think the whole shape and frame and the confidence levels is definitely working in your favour. Yeah. No, I think you've done really, really well, so hopefully your wound check today,
I know, fingers crossed,
well with Bernie.
In a way, it's been a blessing because it's opened my eyes and made me appreciate just the way I look and just embracing like having lumps and bumps and boobs and all the rest of it.
Hello, Abby. How are you doing?
Hi.
I'm Bernie. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Pre-assessment.
How are you? Good.
I'm absolutely fine.
I'm here to have my wounds checked over.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah. I'm just crossing my fingers and my toes that everything is going to look okay today.
Would you mind if we have a look now? Is that all right?
Fine, yeah.
Let's have a wee sit back. And you remember the important things with wound healing? I know we discussed them pre-assessment, all the good things. Vitamin C.
There's nerves in the back of my mind that there's something that maybe looks fine to me, but it actually isn't.
This is obviously still an early wound, but it's all healed well now. There's no signs of infection, which is fantastic.
It's just such a relief to hear the nurse say that everything's looking well and healing right.
And the things that you can do now to help this wound soften is actually massage. On the actual wound, what you do, 2 fingers, quite firmly, circular motions, like that. And you can add any type of moisturiser in as well. And that actually softens the scar, like that. But that's all really, really looking good now. Okay?
Perfect, that's amazing.
Perfect. If there's any issues, come back to us.
Perfect, thank you so much. Literally, it feels like a weight off my shoulders. It is just such a relief. I can now go on and enjoy the things that are coming up.
Lauren is a model like myself. That's actually how we met. Lauren's usually the one that drags me to the gym. As much as I'm there to be her motivator, she's definitely my motivator. Obviously we're here to work out and, you know, be quite serious about it, not chat about boys. So how are you and Ryan, and how's the house?
We're really good, but do you know what the really weird thing is? See, now that you're living under the same roof, and apparently everybody's the exact same, like your very first year, you do have that kind of like bickering and stuff like that. I mean, we're totally fine, but I have noticed that certain wee things were a bit like, and you know what I'm like as well, my cleaning, and
I love you, but I do not think I could live with you.
What about you though? You're now moved in with Jordan?
Mostly, He still needs to make more like space for me, but I'm basically
space for you and your clothes.
Well, me, my dog, and my clothes.
I bet Neil's tiny though. You're so loved up.
No, I know.
Makes me sick.
I genuinely need to get a grip.
You're such in that honeymoon stage. Like, obviously, me and Ryan are like 7 years, and you're just in that wee like, oh, I miss you, and all this. And me and Ryan's like,
That's what everyone keeps on saying, though. They're like, you're still in your honeymoon stage, but then, that way I'm like, well, we're like a year in, so that's great. If this continues, I'll be in honeymoon stage forever. I'll be very happy with that. We're still young.
Absolutely.
We can still, kind of have that freedom of doing what we're doing. Build ourselves up a little bit more and then have 10 mains.
R.I.P. down here.
I'm still trying to persuade him for 4, so we'll see how that goes.
4? Obviously, me and Maggie aren't getting any younger, and I think she needs to be a wee bit more aware of her timeline. It's different for guys with the whole having a family and things like that, but I think, see, with girls, obviously time ticks for us. The older we get. Like, someone said to me the other day, oh, you'll be a geriatric mum. Because I don't know what the cut-off is.
Is there a cut-off?
There's a cut-off. As time goes on, there's more chances that you might not fall pregnant and things. So, do you find that that's got a part to play in as well?
Well, it didn't, but now it does. I've not thought about this, once, genuinely, ever.
Now that she's told me that, I'm not gonna lie, it has made me panic. I'm like, wow, okay, let's just bring everything a lot more forward than what I originally thought.
Do you know something? See, as women, we have a lot to go through. And we have a lot to consider. And I think I need to start, opening my eyes up a little bit. We'll definitely have a conversation about the clock.
I'm gonna need to chat to Jordan, ASAP. Because obviously it's something that we both need to discuss.
That timeline that was like this is gonna be like this.
I think she needs to sit them down and say, deep down, this is what I really, really want, and I need to know if you're on board with this. Do not beat around the bush and try and soften what you're trying to say. Just be like, this is what I want.
We're gonna have the conversation, it's gonna go great and everything's gonna be fine. If that's not the case, I'm gonna cry a lot. A lot.
We need to fit in an engagement, we need to fit in a wedding. I generally think the children are going to need to come in between.
Right, that's a lot of pressure.
I think what we need to do is properly assess Jess and Charlotte, just so we can really judge and see who's the better candidate for taking over my maternity. Right now, none of them are. Abby's just called me there saying she's not going on, she doesn't want to go on, she feels too overwhelmed.
She won't cancel, will she? She can't cancel.